Okay, I am curdling out. Barely had any cigarettes. I'm writing a million letters to them, not sending them. A million emails. Not now, but when I do have a book or a movie, I'll want to write poetry off all my stuff. I'll have so much. Anyways, I'm gonna turn in this letter that I wrote. Um, but I just have so much to say. So, but I don't want to tell them everything now. But basically, I'm just gonna give it to them and I'll say, I'll pay the rent upon receipt of your agreement to the following. Um, change my locks, because I've already asked 3 times and they said they would, but I believed their word and it wasn't in writing, so I'm asking them to change my locks and telling them that I paid a huge amount of money and have damaged my personal property, not theirs, because of having to pay people to protect me because they wouldn't change my locks. But as we don't care about my safety at all. And then change my oven, whatever. It hasn't been working since we moved in May. Well, it does, but I can't do it. Only a man can be able to turn on. And yeah, basically, I'm practically sober now because I've been so wigging out on obsessing on this shit. So it's like I'm withdrawing and stuff. And I told my mom yesterday. I was screaming at her. I told her, like, if I can't get time to adjust to losing my voice and getting it back, I have a lot to say. At least if I'm sober, aren't people a little bit yell when they're sober? And she told me that my apartment building called her to say that the neighbors were scared because of the yelling, which is illegal. I didn't even put her on my emergency contact, and if I did, that's not what an emergency contact is supposed to be used for. That was that's not appropriate. I don't know what it's called. It must be like HIPAA, landlord-tenant HIPAA. So I actually haven't started doing any research on this, but I just a lot of memories are triggered from when I was a mediator at the Claremont Dispute Resolution Center for landlord-tenant stuff. So, and we did small claims and family law. And then just 13 years at Employment Security Department, just researching all that stuff and just laws. And the laws it's kind of like AA, I guess. Like, okay, I went to AA meeting before I went to Narcotics Anonymous, and I went to Overeaters Anonymous, and I realized that they're all the same. The addiction is all the same, so shit, where was I going? I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, what I'm saying is, so, like, stuff like with law, like, unemployment benefits versus, like, housing, there are some common threads, in the same way that religions have common threads, and that is why I like Ernest Holmes and Emma Curtis Hopkins, Center for Spiritual Living, and Charles Beckwith and Agape and stuff, is because there are common truths that tie all religions together. And basically it comes down to love. But anyways, I guess that's what I'm really good at. I'm really good, and because guys get so mad, and I guess my dad did it too, about comparisons, but I'm always comparing them like, oh, you're so much better than them because, when I ask you to take out the garbage, you don't just say, I'm naked, I can't. You actually do it on your own and vacuum. Thank you, George. But I think, my mind sees things in patterns. And, like, if you look at my gratitude chart, where did I put it? Oh, it's in here. Basically, you see where things stem off. And let's say people got so annoyed at me at work, but I was so good at it. But they didn't want that kind of good. Oh, here's my thing real quick. See? I did that when I woke up the first time in the spring of 2019. The first time, because I failed BTQ, And because of my OCD and stuff, everything double checking. I was so double checking everything, and Geodon makes me so anxious, and it was on Geodon, and I think Geodon makes me manic, straight up. But anyways, not on that, thank God. Vraylar is way better. Well, 1.5 milligrams was way better. Anyways, what was this day? This is really cool though. Isn't that cool? Cause like, I'm being like a woman now, and like I'm a woman, and then those appeared. Like everything is so synchronous or whatever. Here's my house. I don't know what I was doing here, but anyways, yeah. So I'm gonna take it to her, and then I'm gonna go get a money order for the rent, and really want to tell everybody that I just need time to adjust to having a voice again and having an identity again, because I for so many years, 13 years in this industry, and still no one has love for me. I'm talking about ESD. And I really love the people at ESD that were really good people, and they happen to all be from intake. I mean, I really should not have gone to training benefits. That was not a good job for me. Well, I'm awesome at it, but anyways, so when I my OCD is really bad, and I failed a BTQ, and I try and be so perfect, and I did the decision the way I was trained. It was a self-employment decision, the way Connie trained me, exactly, and Corey failed me, and I talked to her about it. I said it was the way I was trained or whatever. She's like, okay, well, it's a training issue, but I still failed. So that set me off into this double checking shit even more, so paranoid, and it's just my life, the road to hell is paved with good intentions. Every time I have an intention, it seems like to do something good or to say something, that people think that I'm manic or whatever, especially when I tell someone how grateful I am. And I'm extremely passionate because I was depressed for so long, and I prayed and prayed and prayed and tried so many things, and I'm better now. And I don't even need to do drugs. It's so weird because it's I'm not trying to numb myself from not knowing who I am and stuff. It's and I really like my apartment, and I really want to stay here. That's Beatrice's apartment right there. I have this for protection too. This is way up. Woo! I painted her in college. She's the deity of the wind and the cemetery. She's a badass. And then, yeah, I just have a mirror that goes I don't know if you can see that. It's a mirror. Oh well, never mind. Anyways, I don't do brujeria except for just sending people stuff back to them. That's it. Because I'm an empath, and I've taken on people's stuff my entire life. And I'm done with it. This is the phone I sacrificed in wine. And yeah, just trying. Here's art for R. Kelly. Somebody made me burn all my R. Kelly stuff. Well, they didn't make me, but I did it because I wanted to be with him so bad. Just I converted. Well, I didn't convert for poetry. Oh, this here. But she still should appreciate it. Okay, well, whatever. I need to go give this to them. Get ready to go. I mean, basically, bottom line is, I'm not manic. I'm not harmed myself or others. I'm taking great care of my dog. Look at how nice I've been brushing him and giving him a bath yesterday. It was so sweet. And, yeah. So, my house is working on it. I'm working on it. It's not perfect. Working on it. I just want it to be nice. I really like it. And, when you start to clean stuff, it gets a little messy. This room is trashed because of Arturel. It was totally clean. And oh my god. I can't, that was such a mistake. But you know what? If they would have fucking changed my locks, I wouldn't have had to bring protection into my house. You know what I'm saying? Like, my old apartment did it. The same thing happened. My old apartment, fuck, dude, they had my back. They really did. They believed me. They changed my locks. At first, they didn't. Which, first, though, that one guy is an asshole. And he's like, you're acting erratic. I'm like, yeah, I was crying because... Where's my car? Oh, I was crying because I had no home security, but a couple days later they believed me, so it was okay. Anyways, this is The Many Faces of Anna. By Sarah Barron, excuse me. This is a painting that that's from my dad's office. There's a thing about Reiki, it's kind of interesting. It's like, a radio wave. And I really agree. Okay, and then, but Reiki isn't my medium, I wish it was. My medium was crystals, writing and stuff. I don't know, this might be bad, but... Well, when the police were called, I think they saw that, and they were really, really nice. They really were nice. And the fireman that came was really, really nice, too. And I have both of their cards. I really need to contact Ben at the food bank. Ben and the other guy, I know they would help me. And the elders. I'm so bad at reaching out to people that are far away. This is the thing that Buck put on my door. Oh, wait, I'm not showing it. Well, anyways, I can... Oh, magic eraser on that. But, oh, there we go. He put, some Satan shit on my door. Whatever, I'm not scared. I am just so grateful that I got baptized again. It really changed my life, George. Thank you. And I'm really sorry that I made a big deal about your parents. It was just so feeling it. I mean, it is just crazy because Pentecostal is like my favorite. And it was crazy that I'm feeling them so much. I feel that so much. I mean, really. But you are amazing. You did it on your own, but it's the same thing that people do where they look up my dad and, oh, he was great. He's a doctor. Okay, I guess she's okay. I guess she's not telling the truth and she's not a tweaker. And I didn't mean to do it in that way, but I had already decided that I was head over heels with you, and then I looked it up. Anyways, I hope you're good. Yeah, I'm basically just here alone, and I went downtown and then anyways, I hope you're doing good. Much love.